Hey guys, what's up? So anyway, if you follow my videos, you know that I'm a firm supporter of those who feel the crawling sensation and the biting sensation. And because I went to medical school for 7 years, I discovered what it was. This was 3.5 years ago. My research was 12 in total. So the last 3.5 years, I've been basically trying to get the higher ups to listen to me, CDC, the health department, and I have been basically getting absolutely nowhere. But I'm not the only one who's doing this. A lot of people who suffer, the man took out a petition to Congress. Well, they're about to have the shock of their life. The shock of their life. Because what I discovered now is that, yes, it did start. It started as a fungus. Fungus draws the blood. It's an internal fungus and external. So that's where the bugs were coming, because they like the fungus. They're not eating you. They're eating the fungus on your body. And it's internal too. So that's a lot of times when after you eat food, you get diarrhea because your body's ridding you of the bugs. Okay. I know it's very frightening and it's very scary and it's almost a horror show. But by going through this, you're at least preparing your mind. Where the higher-ups and all them who did not believe me, boy, did I try. Let me tell you, videos. I don't understand how this got missed. I gave them evidence galore. I went to, at least for that purpose, to acknowledge that, oh, she went to medical school for 7 years. Oh, she was published. Oh, she's a G. Yeah, anything. Like, why wouldn't, at least for that note, they would check. No, they never did. They never at least checked, and that's all they would have had to do. Is just give me 12 minutes, and I would have been able to prove that this is real. Okay, but now we're looking at, it has evolutionized itself. It's changed its characteristic. First of all, the fungus was the original. Then the bugs came. Now the bugs are everywhere. But now the fungus and the bugs has literally changed to something different. Watch. I just don't understand how this got missed. How did it get missed? Thousands of people are walking around. There's a man who has the petition for Congress about this. He has 2,500 signatures. But just watch. Now, I know I showed you other ones, but I want to point something out to you. Now, this is special equipment. That's why I'm getting this. There's going to be a video on how to use this equipment, and it's not costly either. So there's the plus factor. Okay, so basically, you see, I can't see no more. I have 20/20 vision, but I can't see no more because what the fuck is that? I can't even test that. How would you test that? Now, I know the bugs are drawn to you from the fungus, and maybe the fungus is in the eye, but that's not a bug. That looks like what? I have no words for it. I have literally no words for it. It's on the walls. It's everywhere, too. And it's something that it created itself from being ignored. If they would have listened to my I can't even see the other eye. You can't even see it. I wonder why I can't see. I have 20/20 vision, but meanwhile, well, I need a little light level of reading glasses. I have to use glasses that are magnified to see. Because of this. Because it's blocking my vision. I don't even know how to test that. And I know a lot about, I never used my medical. It was, God had sent a saver. Why did I get all that education under my belt, never use it? And then the reason I was able to figure out the truth about this is because I had the training. And the reason the higher ups have now made this turn into something far beyond what we probably could comprehend. We're basically screwed. I mean, what is that? How are you going to fix that? It's on the walls. Like the my bed frame, like when I do it. But don't worry about it. You're all going to be able to prove it too, because I'm going to make a video on what equipment to buy, how to do this, that. So we're going to have a lot of videos start getting out there. I really want to focus just on the eyes, nose, and mouth with special equipment. Look, in my mouth. What the? And you see my teeth are white. I take care of my teeth, so I don't know what that is, and I don't know how to test it. But there's also, so I'm gonna just pull back a little bit and like look at just regular, so when I talk, you'll understand better. There's also something else that it has evolutionized itself. Evolutionizes character change. Now, let's get realistic. Does that look safe? Mm-mm-mm. And the other part of it is even worse. It's bizarre. It's just bizarre. Listen, I know that you are desperate for answers, and I know my answer is not probably the one you would really want to hear right now, but we have to go through the scariest part of it to make them understand that this is real, this is serious. Hundreds of people walked around with this fungus untreated for years, infecting our environment. Is completely infested our environment. And I'm not just saying words. Would you like proof of that? You want to pull the crazy card? How about you give me an opportunity to challenge you to show you what I say is real and true? Obviously, I had the fungus. You've seen it in the video. And that wasn't just like one, that was like 10 pictures. So the medical profession failed us terribly. Absolutely terribly. Anyhow, so I am desperately trying to, now desperately. In the beginning I was all professional, calm, and just talk, walk the walk. But now that I see that it's changing and it's getting, I would consider it worse and more dangerous. Why CDC? Why Health Department? Why Environmental Protection? Why Environmental Protection Agency? Why HERDOPS? Why? Would you not just take the time to check? You check to see if the gas is off. You check to see if you got your car keys. You check to see if you have your phone. Like, we do this on a daily. You check on your children before you go to bed. You check the stove before you go to bed. Like, we do this stuff on a daily basis all the time. We check. But you had over hundreds of hours of proof, and you've never checked. Why did you miss this? And who are you to assume anything? Your duties are not to assume. Your duties is to check. Our president is busy going to countries and trying to keep our butts safe. It was your responsibility to make sure that you check. Well, because you didn't check, you're just as sick as I am. You are physically sick with the infection. I'll prove it, and I'll prove it. So then why 1,000 people walking around complaining about the same thing? 250 take an epidemic. We have thousands. So why? Everybody decided to just go cuckoo for Coke Bus at the same time? I really freaking doubt it. It's something real, and something medical, and it's something very serious. But a microorganism they have very weird character traits. Very weird character traits. And they just develop into other things, and they're wise. And it's just outrageous, and this is outrageous. But what makes it the most outrageous is you didn't even check. I mean, you could have assumed, yeah, crazy. Let's see what she knows now. Why didn't you at least do that? Why do I have to carry this burden on my shoulders all by myself, knowing full the truth of everything? Having evidence galore to prove it, but because you assumed. What happens when you assume, people? Anyhow, I want my sufferers, because that's what we are, we're sufferers. I want you to keep that attitude of goodness and love towards yourself. It's not your fault. You didn't fail yourself. They failed us. The medical failed us. And I want you to just hold on, because I'm going to get this to the right person. Somebody is going to listen. And I'd like you to do some prayers for me. Please pray for me that whatever I'm doing that I need to do extra, God will give it to me, my soul. God will open that door. God will make their eyes see. Because our suffering is great. It really is great. And we're not crazy. We have an untreated medical condition. And I can scientifically prove that. All right. Love you, man. Peace out. Never give up. Never surrender. Peace.